wow, this camera's... Okay, well anyways, this is what we're working with. As you could probably tell by, what this video pretty much looks like, I have to talk about something very important, something I can't believe I even have to talk about when it comes to talking about my family. Um, I don't want to, like, spill too much personal stuff, but I might say some stuff that seem kind of. I'm not going to give names. I am not going to give very, very, very specific details. I will give details though. Um, and a fair warning, I will be mentioning some sensitive topics. So, like, if you're kind of like my friend Anna, this video may not be for you. This is something that I'm very disappointed that I have to talk about, but here I am. So right now my mom is calling her family. We're in a very stressful situation. Also, you can probably tell that, well, obviously you can. This title is titled in Spanish, which translates to like help save my abuelita, my grandma. On my mom's side, of course. On my dad's side, the Polish side, she's already gone. And before I was even born. And I did not want, you know, my mom's mom to share the same fate. So, basically, when we were in Mexico, well, before that, my dad had a surgery, and mom was really stressed about that. And when we were going to Mexico, she had even more to deal with, and she had to take care of her mom, which is my abuelita. Also, if I say things in Spanish and I pronounce them very wrong, my Spanish is not as good as it used to be. I'm sorry, guys. I have the equivalent vocabulary of a 6-year-old, so don't expect it to be any good. Although I kind of doubt I'll be speaking. But anyways, so every 2 hours she had to give her medicine. So my mom was like barely able to sleep the entire vacation. And obviously we are not in Mexico anymore. We're back in America. But my mom will be coming back around like Halloween, like late October, early November. So because there is a lot going on. So I was really excited when I heard that Abuelita had quit smoking because she had been doing it almost all her life and she really needs to prioritize her health right now. And so when we were in Mexico and I heard about that, I was really excited. I was telling my friends, like, this is amazing. I'm really proud of her. And she was making healthier choices, but once we left, like, my mom's brother, he's pretty problematic. He was like taking her out to go drinking and smoking, which is like something she should not be doing. And she almost had a heart attack or something like that. And like, mom has been calling the family a lot. Obviously she talks to them in Spanish, she doesn't talk to them in English, but I was able to understand some of the stuff that she was saying. And the family, like specifically in her dad's side or her brother's side, they have not been very helpful with this. Like, and it's genuinely stressing us out. Like what mom said, it feels like they're just waiting for her to die. But literally, that's what it feels like. And so she's in the hospital right now, and my mom's brother, I think, he said something very disturbing to her. And it was a video of like Abuelita in the hospital. I don't know, something, and then like there was a lot of, just stuff that you wouldn't want to see. Like, I could have heard this really wrong, but I thought I heard mom saying blood when she was talking to dad. Again, I'm not saying that was what it was. I did not see the video, but I just know it was something that, like, he obviously should have not censored because Abuelita was suffering. Like, she is still suffering right now. And, like, I don't want her to die. I've barely gone to spend any time with her. Like, the only times I have gone to, like, spend time with her are when we go every summer, and then, like, once when I was, like, 3 months old in February or something like that. And so I have not spent as much time with her as obviously my mom has, you know? She has obviously known her all her life and not really with me. So, or Nina, my younger sister and only sister, by the way. Um, and so, like, the, the family in general just has not been very helpful. I remember, like, when we were in Mexico as well, my mom's dad, so my grandfather, abuelito, um, he, like, this is really sad to say, but basically my mom's other brother, um, he died a few years ago on abuelita's birthday. I know it's horrible. And so, like, every year on her birthday, she remembers that. And so basically on that day, he threw a party to, like, celebrate his life, but they really weren't doing much with that. And so I can see why mom would be really disappointed in him. And my mom's other, well, not that guy, not the one who's dead, but obviously the one still alive, he has not been very helpful at all. Neither have his kids. And his kids are not the best people either. Like, they had no motivation to really do anything. I'm not, like, trying to be mean about it, but, like, that's just the truth. And that is a problem in the family. Like, there's so much that they could be doing right now, and they're not doing it. Mom cannot do much because we're in America, you know? And yeah, she's been paying for, like, all these treatments, and they haven't. Her sister said she would. She hasn't sent the money. And, like, she had a surgery that was failed, and the damage from that previous surgery that was in, I'm gonna get the state pronunciation so wrong, so I'm not gonna say, but, it's, like, around the coast. I'll give you a hint. She had a surgery over there. It did not go well. The damage from that surgery cannot be done. And so she had to get another one to kind of fix some things a bit. And it was really expensive. Like, I remember we were, like, counting the money in our room when we were in Mexico. And so mom had to pay for the entire thing. And she's constantly had to do that with all the treatments. And it's really stressful when she's the only one having to do anything. Don't get me wrong, I have an absolutely terrible relationship with my mom, but I can understand that stress, and genuinely, I feel really bad for her. She's the only one doing all of this, and abuelita is like on the brink of death, and no one's doing anything. Like, they're doing nothing about this, and she's practically on her deathbed now, and I don't want her to be. So, what else? Like, those kids, there's so much that they could do. They're already in their 20s. They already have jobs. Yes, they're already working right now. Some of my a bit, but I haven't gotten paid for it yet. I'm writing books and all that, but I can't do anything, really. I can't. And, neither can Nina, obviously. She's younger than me. Obviously, she can't do anything. I'm only a kid. To you guys, I'm a teenager, but to myself, I still feel like a kid. There's not much I can do. There's not much mom can do either except pay for all of this. She can't be there right now to support her, you know. She's going to go back in October to do some things, you know, like something for her brother, the one that died. But, like, she cannot do much, you know? And they can. They have the power to. They can, like, help in whatever way they can, at least more than we could, and they're choosing not to do it. And, like, They're in the hospital with her, you know, and they're just watching her suffer. That's literally what they're doing. That's all they're doing. And how can I not be disappointed in them? And like I I want to help, but I cannot. And neither can you guys, but I just need to say this. I just need to express this frustration and disappointment. I have been hearing mom like talking with dad about all this, how horrible this entire situation is. We we want Abuelita to live as long as she can, you know? Like we want the best for her. We want her to live a longer, healthier life. And these people don't care. They just don't care. They don't have the same, you know, hopes or wishes or dreams. You know? They they don't care. Mom's the only one doing anything, which sounds crazy for me to say because I have expressed hatred for her and my terrible relationship with her before, I think. And she's the only one doing anything. So, respect to her. I can't believe I'm saying that. I genuinely can't believe I'm saying that. But this has just been so horrible. I would never wish all this upon anybody. Like, Mom had barely gotten any sleep when we were in Mexico, and she's gonna go back pretty soon. Obviously, me and Nina cannot go in October because it's too much money, and she's already struggling financially right now to pay for all of this and to pay for us, to pay for everything. Same with Dad. Dad's trying to help as well. With like us, Mom's mainly prioritizing her mom's health, which I think she should. And like, Dad can take care of us. He's done it before and he'll do it again. So like, I fully count on him. And I'm counting on Mom too. You know? Because she's gonna be the one to save her mom. Because no one else is doing anything. They have everything they can, and they can't. Anyways, thank you guys for listening, you know? Thanks to all of you for, you know, just supporting, you know, me through this. For listening, clicking on the video. Big respect for that. Yeah. Also, what is up with this camera? But that's not what I'm frustrated about. But yeah. Bye guys. Oh my gosh, I'm itchy. Yeah. So I'll be praying to God, hoping that this will go well. Praying for Abuelita's health. And yeah. Guys. My mom is calling her mom right now. I'm like literally hearing her calling her right now. Cause like I said, I understand a little bit of Spanish. And I'm hearing her right now and I'm kind of worried. I don't think you guys can really hear it because of sound quality, but I'm hearing her right now. Guys, I'm really worried. I'm just gonna end it right here. I'm really worried right now. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here.